That Twitter space was not impressive. What do you think happened there? DeSantis is the classic example of stop overcooking it. The meat's done, goddammit. So he got fucking piece of gold delivered to him, which is you got a guy who is one of the biggest media storms in human history with his own platform with 300 million people, basically saying, I will give an event to you that more people will watch than Fox News by a factor of 10. The problem is that DeSantis doesn't really understand Twitter or these new social media well. So what he should have done, because prior history shows that Twitter spaces are a bit shaky and unreliable and people get rugged, is he should have had an opening act come in, people flood in, give the servers time to catch up, give Twitter time to do what they need to do to get that space running, and have somebody like, Tucker Carlson or something moderate this space as a warm-up act and just get some discussion going and wait for Elon and Ron to come in. But you don't tell them exactly when it's going to happen. You say just the event starts. Okay, so everybody's waiting. You build up that hype. You get it really excited. And then boom, when Elon's in, when DeSantis joins, you then have a tweet hit, and then everybody listens to the thing. Okay, and then you don't bet all your eggs. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You also live stream to YouTube, like I do. Okay, some of you are listening to this on Twitter. Some of you are listening to this on YouTube. I simulcast with both. Okay, so if the Twitter feed goes down, your live stream on YouTube's there, and YouTube is just fucking crazy. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, get Mr. Beast. Get that boy in, okay, and have him do the YouTube side or PewDiePie. Then, oh my God, you got this guy, you got that guy. It's like everybody's losing their fucking mind. You get like 50 million people, 100 million people. Oh, it's all going crazy, And then you burn the liberal media a little bit where you monetize the channel and you say, we're going to donate all of the money raised with this channel to some charity, Save the Burn Kids or something like that. Just do that. Just do that. Just burn them just a little bit. Just get at them. You see, and that's what you got to do if you're going to live in a post-media all-web world. You got your guys that are there, and you come in. But instead, he's like, I am Mr. Polish, okay? I'm going to win the Little League championship in 1991. Then I'm going to go to Yale on a baseball scholarship. Then I'm going to go to Harvard Law, and then I'm going to be a JAG officer in the Navy and win a Bronze Star, although I don't have the Valor thing on it. And I'm going to go do that. And then I'm going to be a congressman for exactly 6 years. And then I'm going to be a governor for exactly 4.5 years. And I'm going to run for president, and go through the whole rites of passage. You cannot in a lab make a better approach or resume for a traditional classic presidential run. You just can't. The problem is that he's not running in a traditional classic presidential run. He's running against goddamn Trump. And Trump, the guy just comes at you and it says stuff and it just gets you and it knocks you off your guard. And you're just like, what are we talking about? What are we doing? And then suddenly everybody's just talking about what Trump talked about and all the air gets taken out. So if he doesn't want to get jabbed, he's got to figure out how to transcend all of that and run an unorthodox presidential campaign like no one has ever seen before. And so he has to really use the social side of things. And the Twitter space was a good idea in principle, but it was very poorly executed because he assumed it was like Fox News. They give you a time, you come on, you have an exact window, you do your things. He has his allies there to ask him softball questions. He's ready to go. It's like Hannity special. And he comes on, the damn space doesn't work for 20 or 30 minutes because there's too many people coming on and the technology was never properly built. Twitter spaces have always been very clunky. You build redundancies into that whole thing, and you make your own news, and you make people look like jackasses for attacking you. So he's going to have to learn that. Now, he is an exceptionally bright guy. He's very young. He's got a good team. So I think there's a strong possibility that not only is he going to recover, he's going to somehow turn this into a win. But it was not the best way of coming out. It was one of those things that was great in theory, but it could have been done better in execution. That's okay. It's a marathon, not a race. And while people are looking at the national polls and saying Trump has this huge lead, when you actually look at the battleground states like Iowa, New Hampshire, North Carolina, other places, they're much closer, and it's not going to take a lot for DeSantis to be able to flip that. The donor class is 100% behind him. There's hundreds of millions of dollars that will be committed, and they want him to win. They don't want Trump to be the guy. The problem he has is that he has this disloyal tag. He has this career opportunist tag that's being pushed on. And he has this why now tag. You're 44 years old. You've just been reelected governor. Why are you running for president? Why not do another 4 years as governor and see how the whole Trump thing plays out? And probably was the heir apparent, meaning he was going to be the vice president. Now running against, no chance in hell if Trump wins the nomination. And Trump might get so angry in losing that he runs as a third party just to split the vote so that DeSantis doesn't win. So it's a tricky situation, and we'll see what happens.